After earning our second gym badge, we headed north onto Route 210, where we immediately ran into Team Flare again. And honestly, these guys are starting to show up way too often. While making our way through the route, we managed to catch a Hawlucha, which honestly is one of the best encounters in the early game. We eventually arrived in Geosenge Town, where we picked up the soft sand item and ran into Serena once more. Before we left town, Korrina showed up and challenged us to a match against her Lucarios, and honestly, Hawlucha absolutely cooked both of them. This thing was already proving to be one of the best Pokemon on the team. After that, we continued on to Route 11, where we caught a Chingling before entering Reflection Cave. Inside, a Woobat literally dropped in on us for an encounter, and along the way we grabbed the item for the Black Belt, the Earth Plate, and the TM for Gyro Ball, before finally making it through the cave and arriving in Shalour City. As soon as we arrived, we ran into Tierno and Trevor. Tierno handed us a weird stone, which definitely didn't seem suspicious at all, before we all headed toward the Tower of Mastery. At the tower, the whole group gathered together, and eventually it came down to Serena and I battling for the chance to receive a Mega Ring. The fight started with Snorlax getting hit by Fake Out from Meowstic. I used Yawn as Serena went for Disarming Voice, and after Body Slam put Meowstic into yellow, it fell asleep. A few more attacks later, and Meowstic goes down. Absol came out next, immediately started doing some serious damage, bringing Snorlax into yellow with Bite. I decided to pivot into Furfrou, lowering its accuracy with sand attacks, and after tanking a few hits, Headbutt secured the KO. Last was Quilladin. I started weakening it before pivoting into Pidgeotto, and a few gusts later, Serena was defeated. With the battle out of the way, we immediately headed back to Shalour Gym. Using the roller skating mechanics, we managed to beat all the trainers, raise the platforms high enough to finally challenge Korrina. Before the fight, I leveled everyone up to the level cap, and Ivysaur evolved into Venusaur. And honestly, this thing was becoming a monster. Korrina led with Mienfoo, while I led with Venusaur. Mienfoo opened with Fake Out, but I managed to get up a Leech Seed before firing off a Petal Dance for the KO. Machoke comes out next, and another Petal Dance immediately knocked it out. Then came her ace, Hawlucha. Flying Press brought Venusaur down to around half HP, and I knew didn't want to risk staying in, so I switched it into my own Hawlucha, who took a Power Up Punch on the switch. I immediately used Encore, locking Korrina into a Power Up Punch, while it barely did any damage. And after tanking a few more hits, Hawlucha cleaned up the fight with Aerial Ace. And just like that, we secured our third gym badge. But before leaving, Korrina told us she wanted us to meet her at Tower of Mastery. And honestly, I think we all know what's coming. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, it really does help out a ton. And next time, things are about to Mega Evolve. Bye.